go. Yeah. We're rocking and rolling today, boys.
Hold on, real quick.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I almost fucking missed the stool. Welcome to sex. No, sorry, wrong one.
Welcome to Sleepy Time.
Welcome to sleepy time.
Just kidding. It's Utterly Confused. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. That's not an intro.
I'm Willard Swift.
And I am Joey Preby.
Welcome to
Utterly Confused. We already fucking said that, okay? Today is a special episode
Wait a
because
second,
we
I'm really
are
pissed.
consuming alcohol.
I think. Oh yeah, Cinco de Mayo. So of course, in the spirit,
We're
of
drinking
Cinco de Mayo,
Irish
we're drinking
drinks.
rum. Or as I like to call it, Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco de Drinko.
Also, yesterday was Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Late,
Of course.
Late, blatant. not
I
blatant,
tried
late.
so hard to download or at least like stream like any Star Wars movie I could. I re-downloaded Netflix to my phone so that I could watch it. I wasn't here.
Oh, you were working.
I was staying at camp.
Staying at camp.
I work at a camp.
Staying at camp's my favorite summertime Hallmark film. From 2007.
Are you sure? I thought they came out in 2003.
You know what pisses me? I don't know. You know what pisses me off? Apparently, according to the internet, double stuffed Oreos are only 1.8 times. Yeah.
The normal
The
stuff?
filling. Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. Fuck capitalism.
Thank God for communism, though. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God. Why can't a man like me and you, if you are a man, I don't want to assume, why can't we just go out and buy Oreos that have double the filling? I don't want 1.8 times the filling. Not 1.9.
Why does it have
not
to be
2.1.
Why does it have to be double?
So like half the filling?
Maybe.
Wait, I saw a commercial for Reese's, and it was like, they had it like bird's eye view, and it panned into like the side, and it was like, oh no, we did it, and we're like, what did you do? It's like Reese's Thins, and we're like, oh, okay, cool. It's like, I'm gonna move on with my life now.
Good job, guys.
What if those kind of things like actually like made people like lose their minds, like clickbait titles, and then it'd be like, you have to see what this girl looks like after surgery. Like, I have to see it. If you read it, like, and then it evokes that feeling like, I have to see it.
It's like I get caught up in those at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like trying to fall asleep, and I'm just I just gotta end all of these stories on Snapchat. And
who is this famous celebrity with your dog? Oh, she has a pit bull. Wait, okay, let me. You could just go on Snapchat, look at their stories, and be like, look all clickbait titles: the wild, the dumb, and the what the fuck. Why people are angry about spoilers? Why people? What? Why? Is this? Am I reading
are these your notes or is this Snapchat?
This is what it says.
Oh,
Why
okay.
people angry about spoilers are wrong.
Literacy.
Illiterate. Oh, here we go. She was born with a mouth in her ear.
Oh, the dog one. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I follow the dodo.
The dodo.
Not sponsored.
Didn't they have dodos in some movie?
Yeah, they're dead.
Ice Age. The first one? Did claw?
Not the second one. So, one thing I want to talk about coming back to Star Wars is in sad news to anyone who's listening to this. Sorry, but Peter Mayhew passed away just recently. He's the OG original actor who played Chewbacca.
He's the original gangster.
He is the original gangster.
Original Chewbacca.
I think so now we're left with Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and the guy who plays C-3PO, and that's it.
Oh yeah, it's like Anthony something.
Anthony, it's something. All due respect.
Remember how we made that comment about how like Anakin in the movie programmed as a kid, like that kind of robot, and he could speak like whatever 10,000 different
Yeah.
languages, or whatever.
And he wasn't even completed yet, and he's
People
like,
don't even blink an eye. They're like, it's casual.
"Oh, he's just a slave
He
boy."
just programmed a robot to speak 10,000 different languages that he clearly can't speak.
Yeah. Like, how did Anakin come across all of those languages and not learn a single fucking one?
Metachlorians.
You got me there, actually. That's a valid point.
All right, I have a question.
Okay.
Do death metal singers have their own like translators, or do they have to do it themselves?
So
Look at the vinyl.
they have like someone signing at the bottom of their stage for the deaf listeners.
Deaf listener. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, like when they're writing their own stuff. Yeah, they maybe they do write their own stuff. I don't know. But how do you get like it was a great day and I pet my cat today. I don't know.
Like in their real life, or
Why are you
like
putting your fucking microphone on a stick.
it's a wand. Have some respect for our visual listeners. You obviously just saw me put this on. Just kidding. There's no visual listeners.
There's no.
But I just put my microphone on a wand.
It's okay. We only have 3 listeners anyway. So.
Thank God. Hey, to you.
You, me, and
1,
Henry.
2, 3, Henry. I got a door, dude.
Wait, can I put this video?
Henry.
Actually, I don't even know words. The only text messages I have are like basically from myself sending myself news.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go over the meme of the week.
Meme of the week.
This is
Meme of the week. We don't have a thing.
This is a new segment on the show, Ep.6. So it's new, just like the show. Meme of the week. This is a Facebook post. Excuse me.
I was loading it.
Can you not put the volume on?
Wait,
That's not the
do I
meme.
roleplay anything here?
No, you don't have to roleplay. I'll read everything. This is a Facebook post from some guy named Josh. Said, can we excuse me. Can we normalize guys complimenting other guys? And a guy named Danny commented on, hey, you're killing it, my guy. Another guy replied, superb idea, fellow dude. And then this one guy named Kyle said, nice dick, homie. Hashtag no homo. Wow!
Wow!
Meme of the week.
Alright, boys, this party's gotta be lit as fuck. Alright, what'd you bring, Kyle? Yo, I got you. Brought some napkins. Kyle, you fucking idiot. I was bringing napkins. You brought napkins, too. Alright, well, let's hope Henry comes in clutch and brings... Yo, I'm on a fucking door, dog.
That's pretty good.
Henry.
Because it's the Mexican accent.
Also, I just wanted to show you this one. This one's it's an Office meme. Did you watch The Office?
I hate it.
It's free.
Wow.
Giving you a house. It's real estate. This is free real estate. You gotta bring furniture, but the house is free. 2 bedrooms, no rugs. It's free. You unlock the door to your free house. We got you the real estate. It's a 2-bedroom house. It's free. It's got a pool in the back. I'm not carrying this around all day. It's for your house. Free real estate. Jim, come
I'll
get
pee
your
my
Jim.
pants.
Free house. Jim, I got real estate. Jim, to get better than this. Jim, the house is free. The house is free.
The house is free!
It's free real estate.
Sorry, what were you saying?
So this is a common meme, but this one that I got was an Office one. Excuse me, can you not look down your shirt? Oh my god. The audio.
That pick up okay?
Oh, picked up great.
We're testing a new system here.
We have lavalier mics, and I have mine attached to a wand.
Yeah, but this is how mine actually sounds. Oh wait, no. What's
Nailed
Charlie
it.
Brown? Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. But this meme, it's a classic. But the one I screenshotted was from The Office. And it says, when you see someone drowning, but remember they said blank was dumb. And this one was The Office was dumb. And it's just a picture of a hand floating, another hand reaching, high five, and then the person drowns.
Got him.
Classic.
Alright, I got one more.
Okay. These are not memes of the weeks, but these are just honorable mentions. Correct?
Honorable mention, yeah. Levels of white anger, ranked. Number 6. Son of a gun. 5. Alright, bucko. 4. You just hold your horses. 3, 1 out. Just wow. Sorry, I had a stroke. 1 out. Wait just a minute. 2. Newsflash, pal.
Newsflash.
I don't think it's gonna beat number 1. Number 1 is listen here, buddy.
Newsflash, pal, is 10 times better. Just saying.
You know what else is 10 times better?
This dick. No? Okay.
Wait, you know who needs to do ASMR videos?
Who, us?
Patrick Warburton.
Why is
The
that?
guy that
names?
plays okay, he's in everything. Okay, for one, he's been doing a bunch of commercials recently, but he plays Kronk in Emperor's New Groove. He plays
Yes.
Peter, or not Peter. He plays Joe Swanson in
Yeah.
Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. What you doing over there, Peter?
Close your eyes and let your troubles melt away. See, my voice isn't deep enough.
Yeah, you really can't do
My
it.
voice sounds like a 12-year-old boy.
Because your balls ain't dropped now, buddy boy. You're kind of like your dog. No balls. Poor Murphy.
Funny 'cause it's true. I do a great Pinocchio impression from Shrek.
Yeah.
I'm a real boy! Wah! Actually, that's more like...
I feel like that's more ginger. No.
No, I think it's the same actor.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's look it
Not
up.
the gumdrop buttons!
Not the gumdrop
Hey, remember they made a really big gingerbread dude and he had to like storm the castle? And
Yes.
He held the gate open and he's like... Yeah, he's like falling down because his arms broke off and like the gingerbread man is like with him and he's like... Like falls in the water. He's like, Bongo, no! He's like, be good. Bongo! This is the most annoying fucking voice you can probably do. Besides, like, Morty. Oh, Rick! Oh! But, you know, that's just like adolescence packed into one voice.
Yeah. Prove it. Did I just... I typed in Shrek and it just pulled up some girl. Yes.
Say you're the bane of my existence.
You're the bane of my existence.
Somebody call for bane!
Oh, jeez. I'm done with this.
Why do they always play the wrong music at gyms?
What do you mean?
I'm
Oh,
at
like
Planet
it,
Fitness,
okay.
And,
Name drop.
Listen to... Oh, shit. Sorry. Shut up to Planet Fitness for being fit.
I think I lost my membership there.
You lost. That's what happens when you don't go. Anyway, I'm cycling or running or doing some fitness thing. Listening to whatever is in my playlist, a mix of like metal or I don't know, like heavy EDM or just some rap music. You know, all of it's like hype music. And then I stop my music and I'm just listening to Taylor Swift all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Moses!
Wow.
Keep me going. And yeah, I don't understand why they play that kind of music. Like, do you have these like meatheads come in like, I fucking love Taylor Swift. She gives me fucking no apologies. Lifting the weights anyway. That was horrible. I didn't know where that was going.
Nailed it.
Oh, this is what I talked about this at the during Avengers Endgame.
I would just like to note that the guy who does the Gingerbread Man and Pinocchio are not the same person.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wasn't talking to you.
Wow. Also, humble brag, we went and saw Avengers Endgame, so...
Yeah, it was a good movie. Spoilers, someone dies.
Wow!
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Somebody counted, like, the average amount he says.
There's so many.
No, like, someone, like, made an algorithm. Or
An algorithm.
Yeah.
The science. An algorithm.
I thought the alcohol would make us funnier. It's not really working.
It's, I mean, we're just stupid.
Stupid is, stupid does, man.
I would just like to say dirt. Just why? You know? There's no need to throw your sunglasses, but now that I have them.
No, I was throwing shade.
Got him, coach.
Wait, you can't hear me now.
It blocks out all the haters. These are the new revolutionary blockers.
Hey, Peter, his sunglasses block all the haters. Hey, Peter. I can't do it.
Also, I'd just like to ask one question. What's your favorite alcoholic drink? Is it what we're drinking currently? Dark and Stormy? Name drop?
It would be a basic bitch.
Jagger? Jaggermeister?
Jaggermeister.
You do have a lot of Jaggermeister.
I had not even drank when you got me for my birthday.
And that's it for today, folks. It seems that our friendship here is over.
Get out.
I'm going to need you to exit my home.
Nope.
Boots and cats. Boots and cats.
We had more colors. Do an entire podcast with accents.
No, we're not. We've went over this already.
We can't do like fake British accents.
Just reread the entire list that you read last podcast, please.
I'll read you my shopping list.
That
today.
was a joke.
I'll read you my shopping list.
Let's hear it.
Lube.
Legit lube?
Controller, toothpaste, charger, oil.
No, check that. Go
Yeah,
back.
it says lube.
Check that. Go back. Lube, like
Yeah.
for
For
intercourse,
for I don't know what that word means.
for activities including two different people putting things inside of each other. I'm talking missionary.
Brushing other people's teeth.
Yes.
No, my hands get really like. My hands get really dry sometimes. So I got a lube bar.
I can't.
How do you swallow? She said.
Whenever you're high and you're just like, oh fuck, I forgot to breathe. Oh fuck, am I supposed to swallow? Oh my god, what's happening?
Dude, one time I was extremely stoned. Humble brag. And
Humble
I was hungry, and I was like, I got to the point where, you smoke so much, you're basically catatonic, and you just like sit there like,
all the time,
absorbing everything, not knowing what's happening.
I do that. I get to that point on purpose.
Me when I masturbate. Anyway, I was eating peanut butter out of the jar with a knife.
Gotcha.
Just no water or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was doing myself. I felt like a dog. Okay, yeah, but there was like 8 of us in the room, and one of my everyone's just blasted because no one's really noticing because everyone's just like.
Everyone's fucked up. Yeah.
Well, they were like blasting rap music, and he's got like 3 subs in there, and it's just like, but and the lights are going, and I'm just like.
And you're just eating peanut butter.
I'm just eating peanut butter, and one of my brothers turns to me and goes, "Dude, are you just? Are you eating peanut butter with a knife?" I was like, yeah.
Cool story.
Just like,
Continue to make that sound real quick.
so yeah, lube is good.
Speaking of eating while high, I was sitting in here one day, and this was one day Tom was over. What?
What? What?
Oh my god.
Is it too loud?
It's horrible. Yeah, so Tom was over, and
I hate that guy.
I was stoned. And he comes in my room. He was outside. He was out in the living room talking to my dad about some stuff. And he comes back into my room, and I have leftover Chinese food. Like, I have, these chicken fingers, and I'm eating them out of the tray. But I'm just high, so I'm just like, this is delicious. Cold. Like, ice cold. Like, they probably were frozen. Yeah. And he just comes in and just starts talking shit to me. And I'm just like, what's up, motherfucker? Let's go. And so we start wrestling. And as we're wrestling, I'm just, reaching over and grabbing chicken from the box, eating it as we're wrestling. And then as we're wrestling, he realizes that I'm doing this, and he looks at me, he stops, he's like, what are you doing? I'm hungry.
Wow.
And I just continue eating and fighting him.
Oh my god, dude. Crazy times.
Great times.
Gay times.
Wow.
Gay.
So-
Did you
Continue.
awkward?
we continue, please?
I gotta make another drink real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, folks, it looks like it's just you and me. Lord Swift has left the building. He's going to make a drink.
Oh, naturally I burp as I leave.
Yeah, you were saying you're going to do that.
I know. Too much pressure.
Nice.
Pressure.
I would just like to say nice humane socks, bro.
I actually have like 8 pairs.
Let me get some.
That's what everyone else said, and I gave them all away. I'm just kidding. I can get some for a nominal fee of 1 blowjob.
You sucky me or me sucky you?
Yes.
On my way. We are currently drinking Dark and Stormies. I don't think we... Did we say that?
Yep.
Was that a yes?
Yep.
Oh.
I don't know.
There's no need to yell at me right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And we're still going. We're still recording, too.
I know.
We do this thing. It's called a podcast every week, you know? You know that? Well, you know we do that, right? Do you know we do that? Do you know we do that?
What?
We do this podcast here?
I'm not cognizant of what's happening.
Do you know that?
I'm not aware.
Do you know that we do that? Okay, can we continue, please?
Sorry, I had a stroke. How did I come up with an... Sorry, I'm uncomfortable. Changed my... How did I come up with the name Dark and Stormies?
I don't know. Honestly, this glass looks like a beer. Does it not? It looks like a beer.
Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Peter, this glass looks like a beer, but it's not beer.
Peter, you and Quagmire want to come over later.
Yeah, Peter, if you want to, it's a doodle,
That's
What if
one of my
Rocky was
goals.
drunk?
Shut up.
Okay.
What if Rocky was drunk? I think we've probably... Has he been drunk in a movie yet?
Not in the Rocky movies.
What movies, then? Expendable?
I don't know.
What other movies has he done?
I don't know. No, wait, just imagine him like that accent.
Mm-hmm.
Just drunk beyond all belief.
I don't need no condoms. Do you know he was homeless before he got found, like stardom? Do you know that?
Before he was porno.
No.
Wait, wasn't he in a porno?
I don't know.
I think. Hey Google.
Don't say that because my parents have one.
Sylvester Stallone porn. Hopefully it doesn't give me the video. I just want the information. Sylvester Stallone porno. Images. Video. One video found. Oh shit.
It's just a giant cock. Corn on the cob.
Pornographic film.
One thing I was just about to say though, it's real.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's called The Party at Kitty and Studs.
Let's watch this. What?
On the
No, not on the podcast. Afterwards.
Some of our viewers,
Later.
listeners, we don't have a visual.
Our viewers.
It's gonna be like a Japanese porno. All the good parts gonna be just like censored.
Yeah. What we should do is we should.
Finger blast each other.
Oh wow. Well, that's one way to do it.
Runtime 71 minutes.
71.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a
That's why they
full.
That's why they call him the Italian stallion.
Oh yeah, you know.
Oh, we got a plot. We had some plot. The film deals with the sex life of a young New York City woman, Kitty, makes sense, and her boyfriend, Stud. Who in their right fucking mind
Names their child Stud.
Stud is brutal and oafish, you know. But Kitty is enamored with his sexual performance.
Nailed
He's got
it.
a big penis. That's what else is new. Give me an original.
Hey
plot.
kid, nice cock.
Hey, nice cock. You want a fuck?
I mean, you know, just no one else wants to fuck, so you know.
Yeah, might as well.
No, just, you know.
They sometimes engage in in light sadomasochism.
Wow.
So like beating, but like light beating.
Like,
Officer, like I choked her, I hit her, but like light.
but I didn't kill her.
It was like light domestic violence.
There's a slight bruise.
Just a slight.
It's a
cut to the
soreness.
I shot him, but like it was.
It was one bullet. It
One
wasn't.
bullet.
It wasn't
I
a
mean,
shotgun shell.
I mean, I thought he could survive, but the curvature of the earth, and I thought it was flat, and it. You know.
Look, officer, I didn't do it.
Well, anyway, after engaging in some light sadomasochism with Stud, belt whipping Kitty. Okay, some light belt whips.
I gotta.
A little of like a.
He's taking off his pants. Oh my! Fucking look at that cock. Oh, for all the viewers, if you would just direct your attention.
We don't have a visual. That's all you get. You get 3. Okay.
You hear that? That was leather on leather.
Okay, we're not finished. Stud.
I am.
Stud later posts a sign on a bulletin board inviting people to a party.
Mm-hmm.
How did he get
The bulletin board?
like a big one?
I don't know. There's some in apartment buildings.
Oh, no, dude, it was the 70s, dude.
It was the 70s, bro.
My relate's a band from the 70s. That's your dad. Several people show up at Kitty and Stud's apartment and they engage in group sex.
Are we talking about
Stud
an orgy?
Stud services all the women. So he was in a. That's the best one.
Italian Stallion.
Oh, we have the cast.
It's just him and a bunch of chicks.
Stallone has said in interviews that he did the film out of desperation after being bounced out of his apartment and finding himself homeless for several days.
Told you.
Sleeping in a New York City bus station in the middle of the winter. Jesus.
Told you.
Yeah, no, he wrote the script for Rocky, and they were going to be like, this is really good, we need one A-list actor. He's like, no, I am going to be Rocky. And they finally did it, and all the money he made, he gave to the guy who he sold his dog to.
Yeah, so that he could get his dog back.
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
What was I just saying? Oh, yeah, before we started looking in, we get it.
Da-da-da! Oh, God, I'm sweaty. Sorry.
Thank you all for coming to the final...
Thank you all for coming to the Sweaty Boys podcast where we sweat.
Two boys in a bed.
Two boys.
Two sweaty boys in a bed.
Dudes chilling in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
And they were roommates. We could definitely
Just
quote,
have a Vine one.
yeah, just quote Vines all day.
Let's
not, but we could.
Work ahead.
Yeah,
I
I hope
it
so.
does. I like plays in my head every time I go one of those signs. Like my mind is tainted. God, I
But
got
before you
shit.
started looking into Sylvester Stallone pornos, I was going to say that you, my dear friend, are pretty good at impressions.
No.
You got a knack for it.
End the podcast now.
And I
Did
wish.
you say knacked?
Knacked.
Did I hear a T under that?
Yeah,
That's not how you say it.
that's how I say it.
That's how British people say it. Just like how they say aluminium instead of aluminum.
I say aluminium.
Well, you know why? Because there's an extra letter.
Yeah, it's because it's the proper pronunciation.
No, it's. Wait, okay, hold on.
Can we get back to my
It's
topic?
proper pronunciation because they actually do add an extra letter.
No,
Like,
they
you know
don't.
How, like, yeah,
No,
they do.
they don't. Prove it. Listen, folks, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I'm going to continue to fight this because fuck Willie. I know. But the mic
There's
is
an
wrong.
extra I.
Prove it.
In the case of the element with the symbol AI and chemical number 13, English has 2 words, aluminum and aluminium. The difference between these 2 words comes down to differences between American English and British. Still, there are some contexts where aluminum is a better fit. It's literally like it's just an extra I.
I don't know why you're showing me this. I can't read.
Okay, what was your original point?
My original point was I wish that I could voice act like you do. The impressions.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's a God-given talent.
And you suck at it.
Thank you. I don't have
Wow, it took me so long to say that.
I don't have a gig. Somebody please hire me.
Please don't hire him.
Wait, I had like a really good impression I was gonna do, and I can't remember what it was.
Is it of somebody that doesn't talk?
No, it's my impression.
Got
of
him.
Lord Baelish. Sansa, I love you.
Santa!
Sansa,
Santa!
please, Sansa.
Santa!
Sansa.
Santa Hava!
You want salsa? Salsa.
Wait, that reminds me of a Star Wars. Oh, Jabba!
Jabba.
Jaja! Jump! Jump, Jaja!
Jump, 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 jump.
I never knew that. I never knew that Lord Baelish was General fucking what's his name?
What?
Yeah.
In Stars Episode 1?
No, they're not the same person, but I'm just saying their voices are the same. Jump, Jaja!
Jump!
Sansa!
I love you.
Sansa, I love you.
I masturbate to you every night, Sansa.
Jump, Jaja!
Jump, jump, jump.
It's the same thing.
I love
You
fucking
can-
Boss Nass.
Beats.
Also make you bomb bad general.
Passes out like a pussy. Like a pussy.
Let's give the guy some credit. He played that role pretty well, though. He made everybody hate
What
him.
if his like he didn't have any dialogue? It just said "fuck it up." Like
What
George
do you
Lucas
mean?
is just like, just take this character and just fucking do whatever the fuck you want.
And he didn't have dialogue in the beginning, and now he has like
It's
all these.
improv.
Fuck that guy.
If you swing that way, I guess.
Well, I mean, you do.
I swing whatever way the wind blows. So.
And it's blowing pretty hard.
I'm alone forever.
Me too.
Yeah, you ever see that one porno with? Wait a second, wrong podcast. Master White. What's the point of all those push-ups if you can't even lift a bloody log? Dude, Batman was fucking incredible though. The Batman, like the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
And I know everybody knows it's because it's true and it's not overrated or underrated, but Heath Ledger's Joker was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, nothing tops that.
And like kudos to
Fuck, I missed it! Sorry, keep going.
Jack Nicholson's Joker and whatever the original dude. It's like some Hispanic name. No. Mark Hamill's voice acting was beautiful. He does.
Yeah, he's good.
But Heath Ledger just that role became it literally became him.
Yeah.
And he's beautiful for that.
What do you?
Ooh, that just reminded me.
Leto's Joker was like way too
Shitty.
Way too over the top. Way too over the top. I think it goes back to the whole thing we always talk about is like they raise your expectations way too high for that shit.
Yeah.
Way too fucking
A
high.
lot. So I hate the fact. So I'm a DC fan, right? When it comes to comics, like I'm a big Batman fan. Grew up loving Batman, and like the whole Dark Knight characters, like all around him, I love them.
Yeah.
But DC has fucked up hard when it comes to movies.
Yeah.
And Marvel, by golly, they with the MCU that they just created
Yeah.
and now finished, sadly. I mean, it
Avengers
was great.
Well, yeah, DC is not very canon about it, and well, yeah, like even like Bane in the movies was not even close to what the Bane in the comics is. He's supposed to be like this like Latino guy, and he's supposed to have
Small, skinny, scrawny, druggie.
They call it Venom, and he like it's from Ace Chemicals, and he pumps into his system and becomes a big dude. And he like hits a button or whatever. They actually did that in one of the remember the cheesy ass ones they made in the 80s. Like Michael Keaton was one of them, and George Clooney was one of them. He was in one of those ones, like Bane was. That's what he was originally supposed to look like.
Yeah.
But this whole new one, like Tom Hardy's, was a complete redesign.
But it was great. It was great.
Yeah.
I didn't like the fact that it wasn't this like scrawny kid that became big, but I do like the fact that they kind of rewrote the character to make him more badass than he was.
Yeah, and it was awesome, really good. He was born in the fucking
The darkness.
born protecting Talia al Ghul, shit like that. Yeah, darkness.
I was born molded by it.
You think darkness is your ally? You adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Molded by it.
That's the light of day until I was already abandoned, but then it was nothing but blinding. Theatricality and deception. Powerful agents that we are initiated. But we are initiated. Not we members of the League of Shadows. Yeah, I fucking like.
That went on way too long.
Okay, the podcast ends here. No, I spent a lot of time just memorizing those lines because they're so good. Fucking dude. But Tom Hardy in general is fucking incredible. Like, not even just that, he's got some incredible roles. He's an amazing actor.
He is. He's very Lawless was probably it. It's up there on like one of my favorite movies.
That's on my watch list.
Are you
You
serious?
tell me to watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
Dude.
There's so many fucking. Here's the thing. There's so many fucking movies right now, and we have such a wide variety of platforms to watch movies on. It's like impossible to catch up. Like, so you got the big
It's
ones.
really
like,
not,
the big
though.
Ones. You got Netflix and Hulu. You can actually buy movies off of YouTube now.
You got Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, Vudu.
What's Voodoo?
It's another movie streaming platform.
Never knew about it.
Yeah, it came with like my smart TV.
Prove it. Nailed it.
Okay. There's probably several more. Imagine just like trying to catch up on all that shit. It's impossible.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
mean,
the
I
same thing.
stick to my favorite movies,
Yeah.
and like, and for those movies, like I stay true to them, and like I consider myself a nerd in that, with like Harry Potter, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and they have like there's books too, like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Narnia. There are books to Star Wars, but like
They're a little different.
they're a little different, but the movies, I always stay true to those.
They'll always have something to come back to.
Yeah.
My point is too, like even in our generation, there's too much to pay attention to, and it's almost overwhelming. Like so with social media, there's so much happening that's like you get to a point where it's like all you know how like you watch the news and there's always something bad. Several.
Yeah.
Normally it's more bad than good. Like ratio like 5 to 1 probably.
It's something bad and then politics,
Yeah,
which could
and
be
and
the
it's-
something bad.
Yeah, and it's obviously they'll put local news first, and they'll put national or international stuff like how like Notre Dame was burning, stuff like that.
Rest
like,
in peace.
like, Jesus. I'm so glad that they donated all that money to get it fixed and everything.
Yeah, but they also could have donated that to get
Feed
There-
people and stuff like that.
there was what is it? It's like the big garbage reef or something in the Pacific.
Yeah.
If they had spent all the money that they did on the Notre Dame, they would have cleared that out.
They also could have probably solved world hunger with all that money. No, seriously. So that's the thing with our generation. So my point is, we're exposed to all this stuff, and it's really stressful to try to like pick and choose what you want to focus on because something else comes up, and it happens every single day.
Yeah.
There's several things happening all at the same time, and I think a lot of like older generations criticize us for being like thinking that we're lazy in certain senses about
Because
go-
we are.
working
We
and stuff.
are.
Well, the thing is, though, is we're trying to pay attention to what matters, and because we have so much coming at us, sometimes it's hard to make the choices. We actually kind of become desensitized to like other things, and we as a generation are more focused on ourselves so we can help others. So we're like, or a big thing in our generation is like preventative health, like eating healthy because you want to, not necessarily because you want to get better because you're not. You just want to be better in general. And like helping yourself so you can help others. And
I feel like those like trends like that started because of that, but now they're just trends.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people aren't like being self-aware of how they feel emotionally because they want to feel aware of how they are emotionally. They're just following the trend, you know, like they're just riding the wave.
Sort of. I think
That's how I feel
Our
like it
generation does it better than previous generations do, and being more focused on like how like just the self, which is there's nothing wrong with that because then
No.
if you can once you help yourself, you can help others. But you can't do that until you help yourself.
But
So like
yeah,
mental like I know like we goof around a lot, but like
we do.
mental health is like really a big thing for Joey and I, and you know if you ever feel alone or afraid, like talk to someone, text them, and it doesn't matter who it is, just somebody who will listen to you, even if they don't have much to say back. Being able to pour out your feelings, and tell someone how you feel will make you feel that much better.
I mean, whenever like I meet somebody, and like if I just meet them for the first time, and like we like hit it off and we're clicking, and they're telling me about their life, you know, and like, oh, this was bad about this is bad about that, this is what I'm going through in my life, and like completely opening up.
Yeah.
And even if it's like not even just the first time, but like a couple times after meeting each other, like I always like, regardless of how like friendly I am, like with them, I'm always just like, if you do need somebody to talk to, I'm here. I know people. Like, there's help out there for like people.
I think it kind of sucks though, because sometimes even offering a hand like that, people are like almost less likely to reach out. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it. I don't know what it is, psychologically or whatever, but it has to do with something that like they know they have that option, so they try to do something else, which is really weird. It's just a kind of thing that humans do. It's like almost like a reverse psychology kind of thing.
It
I
is.
don't understand how it works necessarily, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't offer help anyway. That doesn't mean someone isn't going to want to reach out to you, but it seems like people do it less often for some reason. It's not necessarily the fault of your own, but even just saying I can talk to you helps, or even just not even being able to talk, just listening.
That's the thing. Like a lot of people like, a lot of people are like, they have their hands out, and they're like, I'm here if you want to talk, and it's not all about like just talking. Like my dad, he always tells me like, when he was helping people, he'd be like, okay, so what's your story? And then he'd shut up and he'd listen. Then they'd ramble. And they'd go on and they'd tell him a story. They'd tell everything. And that's when you get, like, the details that you're actually looking for when you're reaching your hand out. Whereas a lot of people today were just like, let's talk. What's going on? And then they end up talking about themselves. And so, like, I feel like that handout is also selfish of the person, because they're also like looking to feed their own ego,
It depends.
You know what I mean by that?
Yeah. Well, listening, like, there's a difference between listening and hearing, and listening is actually being able to pay attention to details and like want to take in information, and listening is something you have to practice.
Yeah.
It's not like an innate ability. Hearing is an innate ability for like people more or less, but listening.
Other than the deaf.
Yes, we also like to try to relieve tension as well.
And we just want to reach out to our deaf listeners out there.
Yeah. Did you hear that one? No,
and
okay.
Hopefully somebody's signing this for you. Just want to say, sucks to suck, nerds, okay? Back to the serious topics.
We're also nerds, though. We just self-catastrophized.
Yeah.
Whoops. Anyway. No, but like, if you ever reach out to somebody, don't be afraid to do that kind of stuff. Or find advice, find a group of people who are going through the same thing you do.
Or at least like, because everybody's situation is different. So like somebody that like understands like at least the struggle of a situation, not the situation, but the struggle of it.
Yeah. But like being in groups of people, being able to talk about what's happening with groups of people is something that's very primal, and like it's a big reason why people go to church. Obviously, there are people who are like hardcore Christians, and they want to sort of embody their whole like mentality about like what it is to be like a devout Christian or Catholic.
Be Christ-like.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of people go there because of the communal aspect, and being able to just talk to people and be able to relate to people and also have something to look forward to, like every Sunday. Or whenever they're going.
That's something like like when I was in the Navy, that was something that like whenever I'd go to church, it wasn't all about the religion for me. It was that sense of community.
Yeah.
And it was nice to have people there that are just like, you don't even know them, you don't know their story, but they're there for you.
Yeah. They're like a lot of people too are struggling, and you get to learn about their struggle. And you get to like connect with them. You have like a genuine like human connection with them, and you get to talk about their struggle. Then you get to talk about yours, and you can actually like help each other almost.
Yeah.
Feed off each other. Like maybe I can do this different, or I know someone who also went through the same addiction you're going through. Maybe I can help you. Or something like that.
Yeah.
You never know, and making connections is like the best thing you can do for yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's that much easier to reach out and have that sort of. Have that almost safety net, and someone can help you through your tough times.
Yeah.
You do have to obviously make mistakes yourself and learn, but it's always good to have that person.
I'm always open to mistakes in my life.
Yeah.
I can't wait for my next fuck up, because I'm gonna learn.
Yeah. It's a good mentality to have. What's the runtime? What are we on?
We're running 45 minutes. Minute.
How did they come up with the name Dark and Stormy? That is my question.
I think it's
Is it just a pirate captain?
probably.
If as dark and stormy waters, and the crewmate was like,
Whoa, I'm drinking.
I gotta write this down. Fuck, I gotta write this down.
I'm drinking
Oh,
rum.
Rick, that's a great name. Whoa, Rick. How did I get here? The only show they asked you, how did you get here? Oh my God.
How did I get here?
Rick, how did he get? Oh, I don't know, Morty. How did he get here?
Rick.
Whoa. Wait a second. You know what a lazy Susan is, right?
Yes, I know what a lazy is.
Why is she so lazy?
I
They named
asked.
it after her because
I legitimately asked that question as a child, and my mom's name's Susan, and I got beat. My mama hit me.
You did vegetables?
Yep.
Shit.
Mom hit me with a beat. No, she like smacked me upside the head. She's like, "Don't ever call me lazy." And I'm like, "I'm just asking about this." It's called a lazy
So
Susan.
you were an inquisitive, intelligent young child, and thus your growth was stunted.
Yeah. But I think she misheard me. I said, "Why are you so?" I think she thought I said, "Why are you so lazy, Susan?" And she's like, 1, don't call me lazy, and 2, don't call me stupid.
Don't call me Sue. My name's not. Wait a second. Yeah, but is it? I don't know. Fair.
One thing I wanted to. Okay.
Continue.
Climate
I
change.
changed my mind.
Okay.
What time? Climate change.
Is it real or is it not? You heard it here first, folks. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Doing podcasts entirely accents.
Oh my
I
God!
just keep scrolling.
Oh. Oop. Sometimes when I get bored, I just go to Instagram
You
for
know how they have
ideas.
food eating channels and these people eat ridiculous amounts of food and look beautiful as fuck? What if I made a channel where I just ate like that or tried and show people how it actually affects you?
AKA my podcast, The Loaf, where we eat loaves of bread.
Wait, what if you did like a food challenge? You ate like a bunch of
It's
cookies
trademarked,
and you're
don't take it.
And you're like, oh yeah, you have this big fitness channel and you'll do cheat days. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat all these cookies. And then next day, the video's like, I just got diabetes. Like, well, folks, that was my one and only food challenge video. Sorry. Tourette's, except you say nice things. I was trying to make eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact.
Prolonged eye contact. That went on for way too long.
It was prolonged eye contact.
No, but
That's...
it was like, it was way too long. Like, I think it was only, like, if you look at the actual runtime, it was probably only 2 minutes, but it felt so fucking long. And that girl probably wanted to have sex with him after that.
I bet she did.
Oh, I had something I wanted to cover real quick. Remember how we talked about it? We talked about this at the movies.
Did
How
we?
they used to have those, the sun chips, and they had those, they
Yes.
made out of like the recycled paper.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking
So loud.
And then we go into the movie theater, like sneaking that in, and you're just like, and now the presentation, and you're like, sorry, I'll close it. Just put it in my pocket. Okay, I'm good.
Like, when I first started going to the movies, I hated that guy. But now I purposefully be that guy.
Because you know that no one's going to actually kick you out.
Yeah, no one's gonna. And nowadays, like, everybody is so scared that they're gonna offend somebody. So, like, if I'm making all of these, like, noises, they're like, "Hey, stop it down there! What? Did you just call me something?" Like,
It
just like.
it doesn't actually happen.
But yeah, well, people. That's why people don't say anything.
I want to like fight somebody in the movie theaters.
I just want to fight somebody.
I just want. Oh my kids.
I told my buddy once that if he wanted to, that he could full force punch me right in the face.
Oh, whoa. Wait, punch. Wait a second. Kissing, punching. Okay.
He's doing math. It's gonna take a while. But I told him that he could just punch me right in the face. He's like, "Woo." And I was like, "Just fucking punch me in the face, dude."
Just fucking
And he wouldn't do it.
That's my favorite death metal band from 2005. Just Punch Me in the Face, dude.
Just punch me in the face, dude. I like Hell Kitties.
It's like a really cute cat, and it's just got like the fucking the pentacle with just like painted on its like head. That's a poster, not the actual kitten. That would be metal.
And then they tear the kitten in half on stage.
No, like he's got a back tattoo, and it's just his cat.
It's just a cat.
It's just like Archibald. That's the name of his cat.
Archibald. I wanna get a cat, a hairless cat, and name him Mortimer. Because they just look so grumpy. And like just so pissed off that they don't have hair. They're cold. Just be like, Mortimer!
Mortimer, suck it up!
What's wrong today, pussy?
What's wrong today? That works too. It's only -20, you fucking bitch.
We live in the woods. Suck it up.
Figure it out. You could also name him Murray. That would work too.
No.
And I proceed to jump off a bridge.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry. You threw up my groove, man. I'm sorry.
Well, it's been a good episode.
I have to shit, so let's hurry up.
We've had an array of topics. Would you like?
Stop.
Okay, and that was.
Wait, I have an idea. It's like an explicit video, and they're explaining to people how to jerk off.
Oh my god!
And it's
But it's ASMR. And so you're gonna want to grab the shaft. Oh my god. Okay, it's been utterly confused. My name is Joey Prevey, and this is Willard. Bye.